I think it's magical when people who don't have to love each other do. You know, when you're in a family, you sort of have to love each other because you're blood kin. You have to. When you're not blood kin, it's sort of miraculous that you find somebody that you like well enough that you love them. So loving them like I do, I am so happy that they found each other and they got somebody that has their back for the rest of their lives.
And all in all we go, this love still a fire. And all in all
it's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It's never going to sleep angry. It is discovering what marriage can be at its best.
Today is officially the best day of my life. Supplanting that glorious day in as when you beat me to the punch. I always dreamed of happily ever after, but I had no idea how happy I could be.
What can I say? This week we started off our 18th year together. I think it's safe to say this is going to work. This wonderful life we've built together, it continues to improve, not only because of what we have with each other, but what all these people offer to our life and have given us for all these years.
And all in all we go, this love still a fire. And all in all we go, we move to inspire. And all in all we go, we live, we love, we grow.
I could tell immediately that he loved my uncle, and my uncle loved him. And their love was so strong and yet so gentle that I knew this person was who would be in all of our lives forever.
All in all we go, this love still a fire. Still a fire. We live, we love, we grow. Still a fire.
Do you pledge to criticize Mark's driving a bit less and fold the laundry at least occasionally instead of leaving it in the dryer? And will you remain aware of how much Mark loves his crossword puzzles and try to give him time for this sans chatter? And last but not least, could you, and I remind you this was your word, could you attempt to be a bit less of a perfectionist, overthinking every task and project? I think that's it. Do you so pledge?
I do.
And Mark?
Yes, sir.
Do you pledge to at least on occasion refrain from taking over the television and the evening with YouTube videos?
That's gotten the biggest laugh so far.
Yes, we've all been there.
Yeah.
And
Simply Sarah.
allow some minutes of every day that are not scheduled and spoken for. And stop borrowing Darryl's readers and misplacing them.
Every day.
And help Darryl understand that the reality that sometimes you struggle with memory annoys you as well, and that you're not doing this to piss him off. Do you so pledge?
I do.
Asking God's blessing.
And with my own.
And with my own.
I give you this ring anew.
I give you this ring anew.
So you may choose to wear it.
So you may choose to wear it.
And be reminded of my presence with you.
And be reminded of my presence with you.
Now Mark, take Darryl's ring. Place it on his ring finger. And holding it, repeat after me. Asking God's blessing.
Asking God's blessing.
And with my own.
And with my own.
I give you this ring anew.
I give you this ring anew.
So you may choose to wear it.
So you may choose to wear it.
And be reminded of my presence with you.
And be reminded of my presence with you.
May this night, this place, these sands, and these people always be alive in your memory and in your soul. Darryl and Mark, as your hands are now bound together, so your lives and spirits are joined in a union of love and trust. The bond of a marriage is not formed by these cords, but by rather your intentions and actions. For each of you have in your own hand the fate of your relationship. Unless Jenny used duct tape, and there we go. I pronounce that you are married, and you now know what to do.
I couldn't have picked a better person for you. So I'm happy that you guys made it to this point, and you're gonna make it another 17 years. So, to you guys.
You were my color, making everything turn to gray. Turn to gray. I will fight for us together. All my love and worse are better. It's you, and me. You and me till infinity. All the time will never measure. This I vow until forever. It's you.
And I've been through lots with you guys. The good, the bad, the wonderful. And I just love you guys so much. I couldn't wait for this day to come for you.
When I'm with you, I am floating on the clouds. Floating on the clouds. The future is clear. We will change the world together, starting now. Starting now.
And I never thought that I'd shed a tear today. But suddenly, it's just like everything came together at that moment. And it was just an unbridled joy for you.
They are two of the most wonderful, generous, kind, human. I can't even look at y'all in the eye because I'm a cry.
Think of all the things Uncle Mark has done for you. So, more than words can express. And then you're just as generous.
I will fight for us together. All my love and worse are better. It's you.
Mark, you've been a part of my family my whole life, and I love you. You've been a part of my family. This year just started today. I'm glad that you're a part of my life and the feelings that I share with y'all. I love y'all both so much.